Hey, Restored Church, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well as we're celebrating a Holy Week, as we're getting ready for Good Friday and Holy Saturday and Easter Sunday, especially our Easter Sunday gathering this Sunday at 10 a.m. at Palace. I look forward to seeing you there. We have just a couple announcements and a couple updates on where we're at with our Sundays, specifically with our live stream and our in-person gatherings. About a year ago, when COVID kind of just hit the States, we were forced, as everything kind of shut down, forced to jump online and try to stream our Sunday gatherings and stay connected through Zoom and all those things for our gospel communities. While we are incredibly grateful for the technology and all that was put into this past year of trying to keep people connected, have the gospel preached, sing together from our couches, and all of those things, we desire deeply to be intentional about the things we do. We do not want to just kind of go with the flow and just continue to go without thinking deeply about the ramifications and what we're currently doing. And so with that, we have decided as an eldership team that we are going to cease our live stream on Sunday mornings to the public. As things have continued to drop numbers-wise with COVID, as the vaccines are becoming more readily available for most people, especially in the next coming month, we desire deeply for our church to remember and embrace the fact that the church is not an event that we watch from our couches, but ultimately the church is the family of God. That we are to participate in this with our flesh, our body, our soul, our spirit, everything of us to come together with brothers and sisters. And so what that means, a couple things. One, for those of you who are vulnerable to COVID with health and you have not been able to get the vaccine, we are going to continue to live stream to you. There will be a private link that you can get when you email us and sign up for a registration. I'll explain a little bit more details of that later. But one of the things that we feel deeply about is that we do not want to continue fueling a consumeristic culture. One of my fears of this past year is that there would just be some desire just to kind of take it easy and maybe check it out on the couch if you want to or not. As things begin to open up, as restaurants are opening up and things like that, we don't want to enable a consumeristic culture in our church where men and women who feel pretty comfortable going to a restaurant or grocery store would maybe sleep in on a Sunday and go, you know what, I would rather just kind of watch from my living room. We want to take that option out of the hands of the church and say, no, it matters deeply to be together, to come together, to sacrifice even in driving and serving the church, to be together in that. And another reason why we're going to pull the live stream from the public view is simply because we care deeply about the church being a local place. We've heard stories of men and women from different cities and states tuning in over the past year. We're grateful. Praise Jesus. We're stoked that you were able to be blessed by what our church is doing, what God's doing through us. But we care deeply about you, if you're a Christian, to get locally involved in the church you're at, even if that means in this season live streaming to a local church in your neighborhood. We don't want you to become a consumer of just picking and choosing a church that fits your needs. We feel like we're robbing the church near you, a church near you, of your presence, of your giftings, of your service, of your time and your ability, that you should be investing in a local church with real people. And so for that reason, we're going to take the live stream off the public view with YouTube. We're going to make it available only to those in our church who are currently unable to go out because of their health concerns, whether you're vulnerable due to your previous health conditions and you're unable to get a vaccine. There is going to be a link at the bottom of this page with the info that you can sign up, and we'll email you every Sunday morning the private link for the time being until you can get vaccinated, until you're able to come out and be with us, which we celebrate, we look forward to. But we'll send you a private link for that sermon for that Sunday to be live streamed. And so if you are kind of enjoying life, you're going to restaurants, you're hanging out with people, you don't feel concerned, you're already vaccinated, then we are not going to be able to give you that link for the private gathering. We would just ask you to join us on Sunday. To not on Sunday morning wake up and go, do I feel like going today? Should I stay in? We're going to take that option out of your hands. Just go come and join us. We'd love to be with you, to sing with you, to worship with you, to hear the word of God preached over us, and to respond in communion and prayer and all of those beautiful things. So that's for our live stream and our public gathering in person. With just one update, we are, as of this Sunday, going to no longer require masks during the sermon. We know it's hot out there. We know that it has been difficult keeping the mask on the entire time you're with us. But as CDC continues to loosen the regulations, as indoor dining is open, we feel like it is safe and good for those who feel comfortable during the sermon to remove their mask for the 40-some minutes during the announcements or whatever it is, to throw it back on during singing and mingling when you're with people coming in and going out. But if you feel comfortable and you desire just to take your mask down, thank you to those of you who have not wanted to wear a mask at all, but you've done it to love other brothers and sisters. Thank you. And so we're going to continue to love others and follow the path of Jesus, where we put others before ourselves. And so I love you a ton. I'm excited to see where Jesus is going to continue to take us. And this Sunday for Easter, we're going to celebrate deeply just the resurrection of Jesus. So we hope to see you there, 10 a.m. at Palace. Love you, church.